Let's talk today about all-in-one services. This is actually one of my favorite topics to talk about, and one of the things that I get asked about all of the time. Hey, I am Tracy with LaunchTechMadeEasy.com, and I help online course and membership creators put together the tech pieces they need to set up their launches online. I'm a launch implementation specialist, and I have a whole lot of experience talking about the different softwares and platforms that are involved in launching. So let's look at all-in-one services today. Now, when a new launcher comes to me and says, I just can't figure out all of these pieces of tech, I just want to do an all-in-one service. I have to say, I understand the appeal. An all-in-one service is really, really handy because all of the pieces of your business are in one place. You can send emails, create landing pages, host your course and membership, maybe even have a community group like you would with a Facebook group. And it's all in one spot. One set of tech to learn, no worries, no hassle. Sometimes you can even have your website on there. So it surprises a lot of people to know that I really dislike all-in-one services. And I've worked with quite a few of them. And it has nothing to do with the quality of the service. I think the services themselves are just fine. However, as somebody who advocates for launchers and helps them create the businesses of their dreams, I have to tell you that an all-in-one service is not right for someone who's going to build and scale a large business to use when they're first starting out. And here's why. Online services are very expensive. Even if they get you started with a low introductory offer, the reality is that they include a lot of pieces that you probably are not going to use when you're first starting out in your business. A brand new online business needs a way to collect email addresses and a way to have people opt in, a landing page and an email service. Okay. A landing page service and an email service can cost very little money each month. For most people, it's less than $20 a month for those two things, depending on the services that you choose. My favorites, because they grow with you as your business grows, are ActiveCampaign and Lead Pages. ActiveCampaign is a great email service that will give you all of the bells and whistles you need as your business grows, but you can start out small. And Lead Pages is the granddaddy of landing pages. And they also have a lot of other cool features like being able to allow people to buy and check out from your landing page that you can use as your business grows, but you don't need to use or pay for when you're first starting out. A lot of times the all-in-ones include things like a membership area, a place to host your content. Those are things that you don't need to start paying for day one of building your business because you won't be ready to create your course or your membership until you actually have a list of people that you can sell that course or membership to. And so you're paying for features that you are not going to need for much, much longer down the road, but you're paying for them ahead of time. The other thing is that the all-in-ones are always good at something, really, really good at least one particular thing, but they are almost never, I could probably say they are never good at everything. So one of the more popular ones, and I'm not going to name names because these services evolve and change and improve and drop features all the time. So I'm not going to pick on any particular all-in-one service. But one of the more popular ones out there is amazing for delivering course content. I take many courses from them, however, or using their platform. The problem is they are not good at email. Their email deliverability is not good. And we can go round and round and argue and debate about this all day long, but the reality is I cannot get emails from that particular all-in-one's servers. I've gone back and forth with their tech. I've gone back and forth with the course creators who are using those platforms, and I cannot get email from their email service. They're the part of their servers that send out email. As a result, if it comes to buying a course and I know it's hosted on that particular platform, I need to make sure that there is an alternate email service that that course creator is using. And the reality is that a lot of people who use all-in-ones do not use their email services for that particular reason. They will also use an active campaign or an Aweber or a member vault, something, or uh, active campaign, Aweber, and New Zenler. Those are some of the other ones that people will use. Because of that, I really like picking and choosing my own tech stack. So, like I said, I love Active Campaign. I love them for email service. I love lead pages because I think they're amazing for landing pages. And then for my course content, I use Member Vault. And so I can customize my tech stack to be exactly what I want it to be. Other people maybe don't love Active Campaign, but they really like Aweber. So then their tech stack might be Aweber and lead pages and something else for hosting their course. Or maybe they aren't hosting a course at all, so they don't even need that component of their tech stack. So to be paying for an all-in-one when they're not using the membership or the course portion of that all-in-one would be a huge waste of money for them. So although it is popular and it seems easy to use an all-in-one service, you can see why it isn't always the right choice for everybody. The final reason that I really am not a fan of all-in-ones, and this varies by the all-in-one, so it's something you'll definitely want to look into. But quite often, your content, because it's hosted on their site, is not your content to keep. If the site gets more expensive, if it goes down, if something happens to the site, you could potentially lose everything. Now, is that likely to happen? Not likely, but it could. If you have your content on multiple different sites, if you have your email list here and your course content here, while one of those systems might have a blip, it's not likely that your whole business is going to be affected all at once. And likewise, you can have backups of all of those different things. You can have backups of your email list. You can have backups of your course content so that you can recreate the different components if you need to. With an all-in-one, if it's all in one place and you decide, okay, their prices have gotten too high, I can't handle this anymore, you need to pull all of the pieces of your business off of that all-in-one and find new places to host all of it. It's a huge job and it gets only worse as your business gets bigger. So those are my feelings about all-in-ones, but I'd love to hear yours. If you'd like to ask me a question or give me a comment about what I've said today, feel free to drop it in the comments below. And if you would like help setting up your own tech stack and figuring out what the perfect tech stack is for you, then let me know because that's something I love to set up for people, particularly if they're using ActiveCampaign and lead pages. That's a package that I offer and I get it all set up and taken care of for you. So I hope you've enjoyed today's little talk, I guess, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.